Welcome to Raymond James Stadium, the big pirate ship in Tampa, Florida. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the Rutgers Scarlet Knights and the USF Bulls. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rose, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
I caught up with the Scarlet Knights head coach before the game. This team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove to the world we belong, and we're going to keep making noise this season. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Bulls ready to kick it away first. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Rutgers offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. Fields the punt. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So the USF Bulls offense will now get its first chance with the football. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So, mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
On the move. Going to try to get it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Right back to it. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. They give it to him again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hoke. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Leaves it with the back. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And they can't make the connection on third down. The Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Searching for space. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Fires to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Back's got it on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll keep it himself. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Let's see what they've got on second down. Selling the fake. Looking down the middle. In traffic, it's Rutgers. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. Follows his blocks. It's Isaac. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. The Bulls headed quickly to the line. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Looking to pass, it's Croman Hoke. Keeping his eyes downfield. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. And the Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
Second down to the air. Still looking. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Straight ahead, it's Mitchell. Quick spin on the run. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll run him again. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Takes the handoff. It's Mitchell. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. trying to establish the run. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. And the Scarlet Knights look to keep this drive humming. Drops back on first down. Lets it fly. That's reeled in. It's Montgomery. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And he made the extra point without problem. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
The Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Croman Hope. Finds his target. Got him right there. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. First play of this drive. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Mays. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mitchell. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. Kick is in the air. On his way back from the 20. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. The give to the right. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. The Bulls in the hurry-up.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They'll field this one in tight quarters. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul.
You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Sets his feet, it's Croman Hoke. It's dropped after taking the hit. 2nd and long here. Fires to the big fella.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Trying to squeak through the pile. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Bulls will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to make the catch in traffic, and they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Snap in the shotgun. Out wide left, it's Mitchell. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. The run inside, it's Mitchell. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Scarlet Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. And the Scarlet Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gets the back moving. They'll run it. It's Mitchell. There's some room. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The Scarlet Knights are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. Put it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Makes the grab. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Quick give. It's Isaac. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Fights off a defender. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured bull. Plenty of options here, run or pass on third down right around midfield. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hands it off. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They give it back to him. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Takes it from the gun on third down. Looking long. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. And the Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. He can get this one up in the wind. It ought to carry for a while. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Keeps it, looking for room. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Turning it on! The Wolves use their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Smith with the grab over the middle. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Hits inside. It's Isaac. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Right side, it's Rutgers. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. To the air, it's Croman Hope. Slings it downfield. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Good, right down the boulevard. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Deep in the end zone, it's Ashley. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with FIU taking on the number 15 team, the Florida Atlantic Owls. And it's FIU eyeing their first win of the season. And it's been a tough start. There's no sugarcoating things. 3 games, 3 losses. Let's see if they can protect this lead. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football. Now back to your game at Raymond James Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This USF offense will open this drive right here. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the... Caught, and he's got room. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy complete. Nice job.
He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Pulls it on the option. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught its beam. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
They'll give it to him again. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Look out! And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, USF!
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. We've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat, and right now he's given this defense all they can handle.
Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side, it's Mays. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. On the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. They march to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on top. Nowhere to go. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Sends it back in motion, drops back. It's Croman Hoke. Here comes the heat. Looking for a big gain. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Got an alley. He's out past the 35. Getting up close to midfield. Gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Sells the run, looking to pass. Makes the grab. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at him. They're continuing to...
He lets it fly. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Bulls! And that one will give him the lead.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
Trying to push the lead to a field goal with his 2-point conversion attempt. They're going to run it. He'll be stopped short, and the 2-point try goes awry, and this lead remains at 1. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. To the air, it's Croman Hoke. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Coming out with it, it's Stevens. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Running inside, it's Mitchell. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. They get to him as he throws. Out wide right, it's Mays. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And that's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. The Bulls will hustle to the line. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. Fires to the tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Second down, gonna throw it. Fires to the middle. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it in the middle, it's Rutgers. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Give to the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Out wide left, it's Smith. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Rutgers takes its second timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have one timeout remaining. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. The ride. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Bulls are in the hurry up. To throw, it's Croman Hope. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the 2-point conversion attempt. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Looking to take a shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Turns it upfield. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Back to throw. It's Croman Hope. Open on the right side. That's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. There he goes. Touchdown, Rutgers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick 6 certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it, because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
Couldn't make his way in. The 2-point conversion fails, and we still have a 5-point game here in the 4th. This was one of the primary storylines going into this one. How productive would these 2 wide receivers be? Both of them have scored touchdowns, and we have a quarter to go. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And it'll come out to the 25. No, they've got a first down here. Want to start his bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Left side, it's Rogers. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The Bulls want to crank the tempo. Gives it. Knocked down immediately. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Back to pass. It's Croman Hope. He's got his man across the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Tells the run, wants to pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. They just keep firing. Rush right in his face. Turns it on at midfield. Breaks into the open. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
At the end of that last play, there is still a Scarlet Knight player who is yet to get up. Long way to go on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's got the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Bulls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
They were all over it. They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On play action. Short pass. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Rushes on. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback keep. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hoke. Extending the play. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for touchdown Bulls! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
No surprise this late in the game. They need to go for 2 to try to extend that lead to a field goal. Try to barge their way in. He'll be stopped short. Still a 1-point game here in the 4th. They'd hoped to push this edge out to a field goal, but they were denied.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Looking to throw. Setting up the screen. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. So the 2-point try is good, but there is an injured player still on the field. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Quarterback keeper. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Right side, it's Mays. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Not a lot of room to field this one. And they'll stop him right there on the return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. From the gun, the ground game. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
The Bulls with the 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter. Just smothered on the play. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Pulls it. Quick toss. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured Bull. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Oh, he's got some space.
And this option attack can lull you to sleep sometimes. I mean, just so many things they can do off of it, and you just got to play responsibility, and you got to get them on the ground and make tackles. And that was a good job limiting the damage on that play with a nice tackle.
And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Back to pass on 2nd down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. Finds the tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Got to make the play on 4th. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
Listen, it's go time. We're trailing. It's the 4th quarter. We got to get a little bit more aggressive. I like the call. I like going for it, and especially because we made the completion and got the 1st down.
2nd and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They're all over him. Good job just to get rid of that one. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. Wants to throw again. Oh, pressure's coming. Out wide right, it's Mitchell. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. And that is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even